Yeah, what's going on, guys? So Spartan here, nutrition and training and hormone expert. Boom for Prometheus HRT Hormone Replacement Clinic. Guys, today we've got an important video and interesting video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the extreme negative mental side effect or consequence of high dose testosterone and or anabolic steroids. So guys, let's get right into this. All right, guys, so what do you need to know? Well, I've talked about anxiety or depression or all these other things from anabolic steroids. Been there, done that. What I want to focus in is what people don't talk about ever. At least I haven't heard anybody talking about this. This is neglected. It's cast away in the bodybuilding, fitness, athletic world. And this is what I'm talking about. What is it? The extreme negative mental side effect of anabolic steroids or high dose testosterone. This is the key. This is what you want to listen to, guys. Listen up. In the male brain, until the age of 25, around 25, until you hit about 25, your frontal cortex, aka the part of the brain where you make decision making, until you hit 25, the frontal cortex, frontal region of your brain is not matured, is not developed. So what does this mean? This is without anabolic. This is just naturally, okay? Until a man hits 25, he cannot think perfectly, practically. His decision making has not formed. There's zero debate on this. This is medically, scientifically, psychology. This is proven. All right. The male brain, the frontal lobe that makes decisions, does not fully mature until you hit 25. So this is already bad. This does not justify stupidity, but this is a huge negative of being a male, okay? Versus females that mature, that decision making, the frontal lobe, in their early 20s compared to around 25 for a male. This is the point that I want you guys to listen to. When you go on either high dose testosterone or anabolic steroids, what ends up happening is what? This frontal cortex, this frontal lobe region of the brain, I don't want to say it gets overridden, but it basically gets suppressed in the sense that what? We already see this from the German studies, and you can look this up for yourself. You can fact check me on this, right? What we see is, simply put, high testosterone correlates with risk-taking behaviors. So what does this mean in mental terms? The higher your testosterone goes, even in the normal range, right? But obviously there's a catch or a line or everything else. But typically the high testosterone increases risk-taking behavior. And if you say, okay, well, I'm going to take 3 times of a normal man, but let's say I go on 500 milligrams of testosterone or what have you, right? Guess what? The higher you go with your testosterone dosage, the more you're suppressing or override. I don't want to use the word overriding, but you're basically reducing your ability to make decisions, okay, because of the internal drive you're getting from the testosterone. So this is just something to really think about, and this is a severe mental side effect from taking high doses of testosterone or anabolic steroids. Even in TRT, I noticed myself on TRT, and this is just testosterone replacement to the top of the normal range, and the difference isn't huge, but I have to catch myself more often before I say something or do this, or I find myself a little bit more impulsive, but it's not a big deal. You just exercise a little bit more self-control, right? Not a big deal. But if you're slamming high doses of testosterone or anabolics, guess what's happening, guys? In your brain, your risk-taking behavior and your ability to make good decisions is compromised. Why? Because the testosterone is basically impairing your frontal cortex. Now, if you're under 25, then this effect is greatly compounded, right? But this is something that we have the research on, and I also can speak from personal experience, because like I've already talked about, at a certain point in my life, when I was younger, I had a script for high doses of testosterone, okay? So I can tell you, the issue with that is that the drive, the internal drive from the testosterone definitely impacts your mental. So let me put this into practical terms, and then we'll close this video out, because this is an extremely important video, but I want to give you an example, and then we'll close out, all right? And leave your comments below, please. I notice what I've already talked about, what I noticed, but people in general, all right, this is what happens when they go on either high dose testosterone or anabolics, either with a prescription or without a prescription. Do everything safely, legally, under doctor supervision, and don't abuse anything, whether it's legal or not in your country, or you have a script or not, okay? That's my message to you. Having said that, listen up. This is my final point. The issue with high dose testosterone and anabolics, you're going to get bigger, faster, stronger, all the benefits I've already talked about, okay? I'm not sugarcoating, or I'm not hiding any of those. But the issue is that you have all this cycle, you have all this this gain, these benefits, if you will. But the issue is that anabolic steroids, and also testosterone is hard to stop. Why? Because this drive, this euphoria, the gain you receive, right? You see that, but then also you're impaired from coming off of high dose testosterone or anabolics, just because your risk-taking behavior and your drive, your instinct is so much higher. Where in real life terms, guys, this is simply put, if you go on high dose testosterone or anabolics, it's extremely hard to stop. Okay, this is the point of the matter with anabolics. Okay, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and we're out of here. Boom.